What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. This is really, really interesting because we might have just got confirmation as to when XRP will be relisted on Coinbase. So that's some huge news for XRP. I feel as though with that news, and when that does happen, we can be prepared for this thing to absolutely take off to a whole nother level. But it really all depends on some other factors as well. It's not just that, but it does confirm the reason as to why it was taken off of Coinbase, and then also when it will be relisted on Coinbase, right? It's kind of like speculation, right? But it is something where it's like, all right, this is concrete evidence as to when we should expect this to get back on Coinbase. And it makes it seem like they're, very not impatient isn't the word I want to use, but kind of anxious to get it back on Coinbase because of the amount of traction, the amount of volume that goes through XRP. Like, if you even look at KuCoin, I just got a notification today that said that XRP was the most traded cryptocurrency in the last 24 hours, and it seems to be the case for a number of days. So if it's the most traded cryptocurrency, obviously Coinbase wants a piece of it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this because this is really hype news for the position. For cryptocurrency in general, really, because I feel like XRP is a major player in it. But let's talk about this, right? We're going to go into where XRP is right now, why things have been sort of positive for XRP rather than insanely negative like everything else, and then obviously get into that news as well. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. It does help out the channel. We have my Patreon. We have different referral links if you guys want to sign up for KuCoin in order to get XRP to be in it before everything gets relisted on Coinbase. Now, I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but what we are confirming is what has to happen before that does happen, and we should see that happen as soon as this other thing does happen. But anyways, let's get into it. So the CEO had a conversation on Wall Street Journal. Now, I don't know how much I can play with this because Wall Street Journal, they are horrible with copyright. So I don't know how much I can play with it without getting copyright struck. So this is probably going to be like a 10-second video, maybe. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. I'm tripping over my words and I can't even speak. But guess what? It's staying in here. So anyways, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong had a conversation with the Wall Street Journal. And in the beginning of the video, he talked about, regulation. He talked about, definition of regulation and really going through an example of, how they were trying to work with the SEC to make sure that things were right from the beginning. And if anything has changed, they wanted to make sure that, they lived up to that or followed the laws, basically. So here's the video over here. I'm going to show you a little clip from it to kind of give you that sense of what I was feeling with XRP. So let's show you this. Show you this clip really quick.
Generally, when we hear updated information from regulators, we go in and we talk to them. We say, great, if the rules have changed, how can we adjust? And an example of that was they said XRP we think might be a security. We said, okay, we want to act in good faith. We'll delist it. We don't know if it's a security or not, and that court case is still playing out. But we want to be collaborative and work with regulators. And then,
so just that little snippet right there, told me everything I needed to know. First of all, they came out and said, hey, we delisted it because of the lawsuit. We wanted to make sure that when they said, hey, this may be, a security, it's going through a court case. All right, we'll delist it. We want to stay, up to date when it comes to the laws. Like, we're a U.S. company, so we want to make sure that we live by your rules. So that's why they decided to delist it, right? There was a lot of people that had speculation basically to say that they just delisted it because of the volume or lack of belief in it. But it's confirmation as to why they delisted it, right? And then you can also understand that if you kind of shift that around, what happens when the court case comes out and XRP does win, or it comes out and we see maybe a I guess, a slight win for XRP. It has to end in a win for XRP in order to see Coinbase relist it, because they're trying to follow the laws. They're trying to make sure that if they list it as an unregistered security, that they're going with that they're delisting it. However, it got into other cryptocurrencies, and it's like, we don't know the definition. We need some clarity, which I will explain in a future video. If you want me to go through all of it, I can go through all of it. I do plan on putting a whole reaction video on my reaction channel. Again, the Wall Street Journal is not great with copyright, so they tend to copyright strike basically everything, so it might not be monetized at all. And if it isn't, then I will put the full version over on Patreon, and then I'll have like a breakdown of what it is on either this channel or the reaction channel, most likely the reaction channel. So feel free to go and follow my reaction channel. The link should be on my page. So if you go to channels, you'll be able to see all my associated channels. Anyways, let's talk about this, because it's very, very interesting to see that, one, we have the information as to tell us when or why it got delisted in the first place. And then kind of adding to that, knowing that if it does result in a win, then XRP gets relisted, and it probably gets relisted very, very quickly. Now, it also does depend, I guess, on what the SEC is doing with Coinbase in general and the lawsuits against Coinbase as a whole. But we will have to see how this all plays out before they decide to relist, XRP. Now, if this Coinbase lawsuit was just to get clarity, like you said, and you end up getting that clarity and you delist whatever you need to delist, or you don't delist anything because you end up winning in the end, well, then you have XRP that ends up getting relisted there because it's not an active lawsuit against Coinbase. Does that make sense? So right now, as we go through the cryptocurrency market, we're seeing XRP that's up 3% today. A lot of things are kind of not down, but a lot of things aren't up as much, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't up as much. We did see things drop a hell of a lot. It got down to a $1.5 trillion market cap. I talked about this yesterday. One of my most viewed videos for the last month has been the video yesterday talking about how we've seen a bloodbath. And honestly, it was a bloodbath, right? The whole market was down by like 5-6%. You saw a lot of things that were down by 10-20%. It was red, a lot of red. And it was a true bloodbath there. But if you look at XRP here, it's up 3% today. It did not drop much, right? The movement that we saw with XRP, we know that there's a lot of strength. And when there's a lot of strength in a position, you're not seeing a major pullback from those, right? So Coinbase doesn't offer XRP, so you're not going to see a massive drop from that. I think Binance does offer XRP. I'm not 100% sure, but Coinbase doesn't offer XRP. We know that KuCoin does, and there's no lawsuit against KuCoin, so that's the reason why it must have been the most traded on that platform in the last 24 hours. So anyways, this is fantastic to see that the CEO comes out and talks about cryptocurrency, and there's so much more to this. If you guys want to go and check it out, feel free to go and check it out. I just can't play the whole thing because, copyright strikes and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. Does it make sense to see the same thing? If you're seeing a delisting because of the lawsuit, you would see a relisting because of the lack of lawsuits, right? So, let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. This whole video was really, really good because I feel like it had questions that were trying to attack him, and he was doing a great job of talking about what was necessary, what they're trying to get out of it. Anyways, I'll give you a full update over on the reaction channel. If I try to upload it, because I have the full reaction, if I try to upload it and it doesn't let me, I'm going to have to do it on Patreon. So feel free to follow me on Patreon. But guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.